It's morning, it's time. Good afternoon, good evening. It's time to dish with D. That's me. It's very dark. And you can tell it's not as sunny as it normally is. And I feel like the angle's very strange. I can't find my sunglasses. Not that I need them because it's really not sunny out here. It is raining again in the Northeast. I think I said that every day this week. But yes, it's raining all day. It's Halloween. Happy Halloween, subscribers! Oh! Yes, I should have worn my costume. I don't have one. Halloween was never one of my favorite holidays as a kid growing up. I don't know why. Everything bad always happened on Halloween. It just did. So I've always had this sour taste when it came to Halloween. And having your own kids, you try not to let that bother you because it's not about, but you attach memories to certain things. And one of them for me is Halloween. So yeah, not a fan. Not a fan. A lot of places in our area, not our immediate area, but the surrounding areas were postponing Halloween. I don't know. I guess I get it and I don't get it. So that's not why you tune in. You don't tune in for local lore. You turn in for WW or weight loss inspiration. Well, let me tell you something. I made a bread yesterday that could inspire a vlog. Again, I can't remember where. I based it off of something my leader had taught us. She makes this, the Weight Watchers oatmeal they sell at the meetings in a little container. You can make a little mug cake with that. And what she was saying one time, if you don't have that, you could substitute, I think she said cream of wheat. So it's always been in my head to put cream of wheat into something. So I had, the bananas. When you have a banana around, you make the 2-point banana bread. It's all over the World Wide Web. It's 1 banana mashed, 1 egg, and a 1/4 cup of quick oats. Vanilla extract, baking powder, cinnamon, dash of salt, the usual suspects. And you bake it for half an hour in a mini loaf pan. It's 2 points because you only have to count the oats. Well, I had 2 really ripe bananas and I did 1 banana bread, and I'm doing the second one and I'm like, I always do mine separate. I could do it together and separate it, but it just takes me 2 seconds to put together, so it's easier for me. And I have these cute little ceramic mini loaves that they cook beautifully in. I used to use a metal one and for some reason it came out dry and it's stuck to the bottom all the time. Well, these little ceramics, they cook so evenly and beautifully and they're so moist all the time. So a couple yard sales, they picked up a couple brand new. They're really, really cute. But that's not why, again, I digress. So I was making, I remember the cream of wheat in my head. So I thought, why did I substitute the cream of wheat for the oats? So a serving of cream of wheat is 3 tablespoons, which is 3 points. So I thought, so I mixed it. It needs a little bit more. So I put another tablespoon for another point. So it was 4 points. Now, I'm thinking, oh, that's double the oatmeal one. But I said, let me just, see how it is. I mean, even 4 points, you don't have to eat the whole thing. And even if you did, for 4 points for breakfast is, I try to stay 5 and under for breakfast. So I'm putting that in with the egg and the banana, and I thought, cream of wheat is so breakfasty, why don't I put some maple syrup? If I'd had maple extract, I probably would have used that, but I used the sugar-free maple syrup, so 2 tablespoons is 0, so I put 2 tablespoons of that in there, and some cinnamon, and I did put some brown sugar, Lancanado Golden substitute, a tablespoon, because that's 0. It measures 0 for, I think, I don't know what you use it, but tablespoon is definitely 0. And salt, baking powder, the egg, of course. Cinnamon, I think I said that. And extract. What did I use? Did I use vanilla? No, I didn't use any extract because I used the maple syrup. That's right. So mix that on. The 1 extra tablespoon made a difference. It didn't seem as thin. Now, mind you, it could have cooked perfectly because how when it cooks, it swells. So I thought, I'll put the extra tablespoon. So let me tell you something. That bread was beautiful. Literally beautiful. It came out like a stinking brick. I mean, it's dense. It's heavy. I mean, a bowl of cream of wheat. Oh, and it was like another third, maybe bigger, or maybe even double. It's definitely, I had it on live last night that I did on my Facebook group with WW Freestyle and meal planning, recipes, and support. I usually have it linked in the description box. If you'd like to join, we'd love to have you. I run it with Jones Pointed Plate, I guess I'm sure you know, and a few other. We have about 10 other gals that we have help us out, and we have close to, if not over 50,000. That's a lot. I mean, well, reason we started the group was, you know, when you're in a lot of these Weight Watcher groups on Facebook, it's sometimes you just, things that go on and you're just like, oh, dude, the drama or the stuff that's posted wrong, and you know, it's like, oh, you know, and we would complain, and I think I kept saying, well, just start our own, you know, why not? Why can't we do that? And you're like, well, you know, you want to have people that join, and people will join it, and eventually, you know, you share it and you tell people what, you know, and then we did because with meal planning, because that was Joan's thing. I've just started to try to meal plan, try to be a little more organized, but so that's, it's green. Why did I tell people to go? Now I'm here vlogging and I don't even pay attention. She's not even going. See, I do pay attention to the road and not the camera. So I think the first week we had gotten like 300 and 400. It was so exciting when people would want to join, and when we got to 500, we were thrilled. Oh, we got to 1,000, it was like crazy. And like now, I would have never guessed it would have hit 50,000. And that was back, we started in like, I guess December, January. So it's crazy. And we keep a tight rein because nobody likes drama. Nobody likes to I don't like when people try to make people feel bad. You know, this is their opinion and everybody's got a right to it. And, you know, you might not agree with it. But, so, what was I getting to? Oh, so I was live there last night. I go live. Sometimes when you hear on YouTube, sometimes I go live on the group. And last night I would talk about the Built Boost, because today is the last day for the special. If you guys are interested, I mentioned it here before. I might have mentioned it in my live the other night that Built Bar made a vitamin water enhancer called the Built Boost. It's 0 smart points, and they come in like 6 different flavors. You put it in your water bottle, and it gives you vitamins, and it does give you energy. I mean, a few of the flavors I'm not a fan of, but I wouldn't be because I'm not a fruit person, and I'm not, so I wouldn't like it. But I did like the strawberry, vanilla strawberry and pineapple strawberry, I think it is, something like that. Pina colada. I was thinking a little rum in the pina colada. You don't have to count the rum, you know, just saying. So I tell you, it does give you a nice little bolt of energy, and they're having a special. So if you buy a bag of the Built Boost, you get 30 in a bag, and I think they're $36, which is a little bit steep, I think. But for what it gives you, I guess, you know, it's a standard price of that kind of stuff. You buy one bag and you get a shaker, which I think is adorable. And if you buy 2 bags, you get a free bag and a shaker. So definitely, if you're something you like, and they gave out samples when you ordered the coconut almond last week. So if you got yours and liked it, I would do the special if you really like them. That's the best deal. But I forgot why I was even, so I was doing the live talking about that, and I showed my bread, and it was like, it came out beautiful. So today it's only 4 points for the primo wheat one. I didn't video it because it's one of those things I just thought of as I was making tacos for dinner last night. That's how I roll. Things pop in my head, and Emma was on for the tacos, so let me throw these things in there. So it was beautiful. And this morning, I started with half because it looks dense, it's heavy, so I didn't want to stuff myself this morning because my stomach's way better, but you know, I'm going to keep it that way. So I only had half for 2 points, and I put a little smear of light butter on it. I didn't count that. It wasn't that much. Trust me. It was like a teaspoon or under. It wasn't even a teaspoon. And I toasted it because I put it in the fridge. So it was cold, so I toasted it. It was really tasty. It was like a bowl of cream of wheat in a bread form. It was just outstanding. I'm going to be making that from now on, or at least You know, alternating between the oatmeal and that, it was delicious. And the size of it was just huge. Like I said, and they say, oh my God, 4 points. But my gosh, I couldn't, like I said, half of it was plenty. And toasted, it had a little banana, you could taste the maple and the brown. It just was awesome. So that's definitely going to come back, and I will video that next time I have a banana. Actually, I do have one in the freezer I could use. But I know, and it's up on my Instagram. If you don't follow dish_with_D, you should, because she posts her breakfast pretty much every day. I cut the bread in half, I took a picture, and then I toasted it, and I took a picture. It just was, again, it's different. Variety is the spice of life. You don't feel like you're on a weight loss journey if you have variety of luscious breakfast like that. Yeah, I mean, you could have had a couple eggs with it, I guess. I just, again, didn't have time because I had to be in early because it's Halloween at school. My least favorite day, and it's chaos. So I'm going in an hour early just to avoid some of the chaos and to get a parking spot because, yeah, it's one of those days that everybody comes to see the Halloween parade. I get it. I was a mom. I don't forget that much. But, yeah, the Halloween parade is today. So, and ours is probably going to be indoors. But right now it's not raining. But I don't know. It's probably going. They say it's going to be heavy. And I got the dog out. Score 1 for Dish with D. Dog's out. Taken care of. He hates the rain. I mean, I've shown my dog. He's a terrier, Yorkie Bichon mix. So yeah, his coat just absorbs the water. I mean, it just gets wet like hair, and he hates the rain. So he does not like to go out. I have to drag him out half the time, but it was a break. So I got him out. I got him out twice actually. He did his business both times. I was like, yes. So he's good for the morning, at least till I get home, because, yeah, the boys are with him. They're not going to be caring whether he got out or not. They're boys. Keep saying, keep your eye out for the dog. This is now a mom vlog. But, yeah, back to the bread. Sorry about that. Yeah, so I will do soon. I have videos promised you guys. I know I do. Now, today, I don't know if I can get to the one, because it's Halloween, and I have church tonight, and I'm off tomorrow actually, but I have a crap ton to do because it's my women's group vendor and craft event on Saturday. I have a vet appointment for the dog for his checkup, so I have a crap ton to do tomorrow, and it's my day off. So I'm not sure what I wanted to video the dips, or at least start to do the dips for you guys. I need to do the carrot because I put all the stinking carrots. I'm going. Oh crud. Yeah, don't go on a red light. That wasn't the best idea. I was tired of waiting. Sorry. Yeah, I definitely have everything for the carrot sriracha dip, so I will definitely get to that. If not today, definitely this weekend. Oh, well, I shouldn't say this weekend because it won't be Saturday. It could be Sunday, because Sunday I will be home. So definitely I'll get to it. I will, I promise. I know I promised you guys dip week. Or dip series, and I have to do the carrot once I have everything, and they're gonna go bad. So yeah, I will get to the dips because I have 3 definitely planned: hummus, the carrot sriracha, and the eggplant dip. So yeah, I make all mine pretty easy, much 0 points. So I like a dip that's 0 because you only have to count the dippers. Because to count the dip and the dippers, it's kind of defeats the purpose of the dip. Don't you agree? Alrighty, I'm sorry, I am at work now, and it is chaos in the parking lot, as I had predicted it would be. So I thank you for joining me. Happy Halloween. Watch the candy. I hear you on the candy, because girls, I love candy. I love chocolate, I love caramel, I love nuts. If you haven't already subscribed, please hit that subscribe button, hit that notification bell, let you know when I upload. And tomorrow will be the Dish with D's favorite things, and Saturday will be weigh-in, and I'm not sure anything, and hopefully Sunday will be dip day. Thank you for joining me. If you know anybody that would love to benefit, share me on social media. Gibbstown doesn't care. Leave me your comments in the comment section. And I try to answer everyone. I try to respond to everyone, I should say. I read everything that you guys say, and it's fantastic. Thank you for joining me on my journey.